Welcome back to Super Stubborn Animal, where we dive deep into the wildest and fiercest creatures on the planet. Today we're talking about a little animal with a big reputation, the honey badger. Now let me tell you, honey badgers are the Italian mafia of the animal kingdom. No one, and I mean no one, wants to mess with them. They are feared, respected, and absolutely savage. These guys woke up and chose violence, and they back it up every single day. But the question is, how did they become so fearless? How do these compact-sized danger weasels take on the deadliest predators like it's just another Sunday brunch with the girls? Let's get into it. Small but mighty, the honey badger's fearless reputation. Honey badgers may not be the king of the jungle, but they sure command respect wherever they go. Even the mighty lion, who's supposed to be at the top of the food chain, knows to steer clear of these fearless creatures. Despite their smaller size, honey badgers have a temper that's way bigger than their physical presence. In fact, their feistiness can even intimidate us humans. These honey-eating carnivores don't just survive, they dominate. Whether it's taking on venomous snakes or raiding a beehive for a sweet treat, honey badgers handle it all with pure savagery. But how do they do it? The secret weapon, their invincible skin. First off, the honey badger is built like a tank. One of the main reasons these little beasts are so fearless is their skin. It's thick, rubbery, and nearly impenetrable. Even to arrows and spears, their skin is about 1/4 inch thick, making them incredibly tough to injure. But it's not just about protection, it's also about flexibility. Their skin is loose enough that if a predator grabs hold of them, they can twist and fight back with ease. Predators like lions and leopards might be able to bite down on them, but the honey badger can easily reach up and bite back, especially to those precious faces of its would-be attackers. That's why predators usually give them a wide berth. They know that if they get too close, the honey badger won't hesitate to retaliate. The teeth of a savage, a jaw built for destruction. Along with that unbreakable skin, honey badgers pack a punch with their extremely strong jaws and sharp teeth. These guys aren't picky eaters. They'll devour almost anything, from berries and vegetables to young monkeys, rodents, small reptiles, and even venomous snakes. But perhaps the most impressive part of their diet is how they can eat a whole tortoise, including its tough shell, like it's just a crispy snack. And yes, you guessed it, the reason they're called honey badgers is because they love raiding beehives. They'll charge in, destroy the hive, and feast on honey and bee larvae without a second thought. But despite their sweet tooth for honey, they're primarily carnivores, and they'll hunt down whatever they can get their paws on. Training for the big leagues, the venomous scorpion challenge. But wait, it gets even crazier. Honey badgers are known to use venomous scorpions for, well, vaccines. That's right. When honey badgers are young, they actively seek out venomous scorpions to build their tolerance to venom. They intentionally let themselves get stung, knowing that the venom from these scorpions is strong enough to kill most predators. But the badger? No big deal. After they get stung a few times, they don't even flinch. They're ready for bigger prey. And this is where things get really wild. They'll take on snakes, even some of the deadliest ones, like the black mamba, puff adder, and king cobra. And what happens when they get bitten? Well, they just shake it off. Take the honey badger's encounter with a puff adder, for example. The snake managed to bite the badger, and the venom paralyzed him for over 2 hours. But guess what? Once the badger woke up, he didn't miss a beat. He went right back to eating his prize without hesitation. An unstoppable force. The honey badger's relentless nature. Now you might be thinking, what else could possibly make this animal even more dangerous? Well, let me tell you, in addition to their impenetrable skin, powerful jaws, and high tolerance for venom, honey badgers have another weapon in their arsenal, their butt pouches. These pouches can rotate and spray a liquid with a strong, pungent odor, much like a skunk. Imagine being in a battle, and all of a sudden the opponent sprays you with the worst stench you've ever experienced. It's not just offensive, it's debilitating. That's why so many animals choose to avoid the honey badger altogether. And when honey badgers want to eat, they'll stop at nothing. They've been seen chasing away hyenas, lions, and other apex predators from their meals. These little guys know no fear, and they'll do whatever it takes to get their food. Master of tools, the honey badger's resourcefulness. But here's where the honey badger really stands out from the crowd. Not many animals in the wild use tools, but honey badgers have mastered the art of doing just that. They're so clever that they've been known to roll up logs and use them as ladders or bridges to escape enclosures in captivity. They can also use sticks, stones, and mud to open gates or break into beehives. And guess what? They've even been spotted using a honey guide bird to find beehives. The bird leads the badger to the hive, and in exchange, the badger leaves behind a little sweet treat. Talk about teamwork. Honey badger, the ultimate survivor. Honey badgers are practically impossible to keep in captivity. They're highly intelligent, resourceful, and absolutely fearless. They've earned their reputation as the most fearless animal in the world because they never back down. Whether it's challenging animals much larger than themselves or taking on multiple predators at once, honey badgers are always ready to fight for what they want. Their never-say-die attitude makes them one of the toughest animals to ever walk the earth. The honey badger's legacy of fearlessness. So the next time someone asks you which animal is the most savage in the wild, you know exactly what to say: the honey badger. These little creatures are the true embodiment of raw power, ferocity, and survival instincts. They've got no respect for size, no fear of danger, and no hesitation when it comes to throwing down. That's it for today, folks. Thanks for joining us on Super Stubborn Animal. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more wild stories, and leave us a comment below telling us what you think. Could the honey badger defeat the wolverine? Let us know who you think would win and why. Until next time, stay savage.